One of the things I get asked a lot is which reporting tool should I use for my DTC brand? And I see there are 3 or 4 major choices on the market at the moment. We've got Google Analytics, which is the mainstream and a traditional tool a lot of brands use. And then you've got Triple Whale and Polar Analytics, 2 more recent e-commerce only entrants. Now, I think really we should understand what you're trying to report on, because actually there's 2 slightly different things that you need to know about your store if you're running an online brand. You need to understand what is your on-site performance, so what are people doing on your store and how do they buy, which products, in which order, and how far through the checkout, all these kind of questions. And you also separately want to understand, and some of us combined, which channels, which campaigns are bringing people to my store. So think of it as the off-site marketing or the external marketing. Google Analytics, in my opinion, is for the first use case, hands down the best tool for that. There really are no other reporting tools out there that have quite such flexibility in terms of reporting on conversion rates, micro steps in the conversion funnel, and slicing and dicing that by lots of different attributes about who the user is and where they came from. The 2 other tools we talked about, Triple Whale and Polar, are much more focused on the marketing attribution problem. Where did my sales come from and which channels brought them there? And that is an important problem to solve. And I think that they both provide a different way of seeing that. But again, I would personally come back to Google Analytics and say, look, if you have the data set up there, and that's where Little Data's new free connector for Google Analytics comes in, then you can have all the insights you want there. Yes, the marketing model, the marketing attribution model is going to look slightly different to the other tools, so that you're never going to be able to compare apples to apples, but at least the accuracy of all those on-site events and on-site conversions is going to be there. So I think the data-driven model in Google Analytics works great for marketing attribution, but also if you do want a tool that's just 100% focused in on e-commerce attribution, then the other 2 will also work just fine. But I think what I always say to brands is, look, you've got to have Google Analytics set up as your baseline for the on-site tracking, even if you don't want to rely on it for understanding the marketing attribution. And also you've got to have it set up because it has such a strong links and connections into the Google marketing platform, into Google Ads and all of the other products, YouTube, etc., that is running off that. And so if you're not using the best of Google Analytics, you're not able to get the best from all of Google's other marketing platform. So I guess simple answer, when brands say, what's the best reporting tool for my site? I say, you want to do on-site reporting, Google Analytics every time. You want to do marketing attribution, still Google Analytics, but some of the other tools have a different way of showing that.